Hello, my Cancers. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, whatever you may celebrate. Welcome to your reading. It has been so long. But I figured, you know what? It's Christmas Day. I wanted to do your reading and get you your messages I know that you've been waiting for. So thank you so much for being here with me, for liking, subscribing to my channel, and also, commenting on my videos. It really helps. I love seeing what you have to say, hearing the confirmation, from all of you. So thank you for all your loving support. For those of you who are interested in a private reading, as so many of you have been, please send me an email down below, empresswisdomtarot@gmail.com. All that information is in the description box. I do offer live Zoom readings and also pre-recorded videos, okay? So without further ado, let's get started with your messages. So first part of the video, Cancer, is going to be about you, what you're going through in love, career, whatever is meant to come out, although I do generally focus on love. And then we're also going to take a look second half at your soulmate, okay, and see what they're going through, whatever is meant to come out, how they're feeling for you. Now keep in mind, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, all right? So let's get started here. Apply the energies as they fit. Now, this card wanted to come out, and I feel like I need to read it in the beginning. Normally, I read these kind of at the end or do an oracle at the end. It feels like we want to start off the reading with this. So, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right nor wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So, the energy that I'm feeling ultimately from this situation is, right now for you, Cancer, maybe you've been going through some situations, where emotionally you are very strong. You're very in your Cancer energy, which is loving, emotional, very emotionally based. That is Cancer in its element, okay? I'm getting a feeling here, though, that a lot of you are dealing with somebody just from the feel of this card, the look of this. It feels like, for a lot of you, whoever it is that you're dealing with, one is more in love than, let's say, the other one. The other one is kind of looking a little past, not as emotionally fueled or into it as you, or this is how you may be feeling it. You could be very sensitive type, and they're more, logical to the point, and this may upset you, or you may be getting upset by this. It just feels like, for some of you, this person, whoever this is on the other side, one of you is more emotive, the other one not quite so. And now, take this message as it resonates. If it's not your situation, it's not. Some of you, they are feeling like it's like too much cling, too much. It's like too much. This is how they're taking it. This is the kind of feel that I'm getting from here. It's like you're more emotional. They're a little more, down to earth, like logical. And it's, for some of you, that seems to be a problem. Others of you, it's more of an energy of, you're just more a feeler. They're more, like, okay, like they kind of talk you through your feelings. Like, okay, well, maybe in a blunt way, like, okay, well, it happened, so get over it. Anything in life. This, though, feels to be a dynamic, though, in this connection. I also feel like somebody here is some Cancer here is like very in love with somebody, but they're kind of like, they're like looking past you. They feel it, but they're not really discussing it This is why it feels like, again, like you're more in love than, and somebody else is kind of in this energy of not really looking. And it's like they love you, but they're not saying it. They're not. I almost feel like getting fed up. Now, of course, this can be your energy as well. Somebody here I'm feeling is more getting fed up. So either you're getting fed up, Cancer, or they are, okay? With the way you're behaving, or they're getting fed up. No, either you're getting fed up with the way they're behaving, or they're getting fed up with the way you're behaving, okay? So let's see now what comes out for you, Cancer. Please, for Cancer. What is Cancer going through, currently feeling? Okay, so we have Judgment. This is like I feel like you're getting real with what you want in life, with what your feelings are. I feel like a lot of you may have expressed very deep feelings also to somebody. The Fool. Okay, the Fool. This, I'm getting energy. Oh, the Magician too. These are all powerful majors. There is an energy here of you feeling unsatisfied right now in a connection. And you're being very vocal about it. Somebody's being very vocal about it. I feel it's like you know what you want in your life, but you feel like you're being kind of played for a fool. Like you're giving so much, trying to manifest something with a specific somebody, and you're feeling like they're not giving you what you need emotionally. Two of Swords. This is energy like of confusion. I'm feeling specifically from this Two of Swords. It's an energy of like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I don't know. Like, I give so much and then get this much in return. Now, let me be very blunt here. Depending on your situation, that can either be your problem or their problem. If you're giving so much that you don't like save for yourself, then that would be your problem. If it's a balanced situation, right? Like, you're just asking for like basic love, communication, this and that, then that would be their problem. But if it's too much, then, some of you, in a way, it's like there's an energy here of like somebody has to cool it. Like someone's asking for too much, or they feel like they're not getting enough. It's not a balanced situation. Maybe that's the better way to put it. There's too much. There's an imbalance here. Somebody is either giving too much or taking too much, or you feel that they're taking too much. So if that's the case from you, Cancer, then my advice is to pull it back. It's coming out right in the cards. Page of Pentacles. And don't do it in like a petty way. It's more of, you need to do it for yourself. You can't force somebody to feel your needs emotionally. If they're not doing it, then you need to pull back for yourself. Especially if it's a new connection, It feels though like I'm giving, I gave so much, I'm giving so much, so much, then, if that's the way you're feeling, then it's time, in a way, not like an ultimatum, because that's manipulative sometimes, but it's more of an energy of say what you mean, say what you want, and if, you can negotiate it, but you must be honest about your intentions. What you're going to do. Never put your life on hold for, be it especially like a boyfriend, a girlfriend. I don't care how long you've known them. Don't give so much to someone who's not giving any in return and then blame it on them. Same goes for them. Like if they're they're taking from you. It's not really about whose fault it is. It's more you're feeling like you're being given a page, but yet you're still giving the full. You're still giving so much to them. So then you must pull back, Cancer. Something is unbalanced and it needs to be, look at this, the Six of Pentacles. It needs to be balanced. Your life, you're feeling this, and it feels like I'm scared to kind of do it, but you must make this decision yourself. You need to balance out the scales. Whoever the one is that's giving more needs to balance out the scales. So pull back. Seven of Swords. See, you're feeling here like you are being lied to. There is an energy of dealing with like a sneaky kind of vibe. Like, okay, well, why are you giving me, this bullshit? This Page of Pentacles. You're being shady. You're like stringing me along, If you feel that, Cancer, then you need to pull back your energy. Don't force them to give you more. Okay, you can ask, do it so many times, but then there comes a point where you need to take control of your life and pull back. A lot of you, it feels like that's where you're going with this. Six of Swords. Six of Swords and Seven of Swords. It feels here like you feel you're being strung along by somebody who's not giving you what you deserve in a connection. What you feel, or at least what you feel you deserve in a connection. And this feels like it's been an ongoing situation. Ongoing relationship. Interesting. There's another page. There's a page again down here, the Page of Cups. I'm feeling here like you feel fed up. You feel unbalanced. You feel like you gave so much to a person. But, now it's clear that it's time to kind of pull back your energy from them. This is you pulling your energy from them. Kind of like being friendly, but there's a lot of pissed off in this Page of Cups. Maybe a lot of you are kind of coming to a realization too with them. Okay, is it that they're not giving me enough, or is it that I gave too much and that's why I'm angry? Not sitting here justifying their behavior, but because there is a bit of pettiness coming out here. And I'm not going to lie. Because like at the end of the day, we are in charge of what we do, not the other person. You can try and try and try, but eventually it reaches a point where you have to take ownership. You need to take responsibility for it. And this seems like what you're doing. That's what I like. Just don't turn it into a thing where it's, if you don't do this, then, I'm going to start being a bitch. No. Let me see here what else wants to come out. Ooh, Temperance. Oh, this is nice. Seven of Pentacles. That was a little heavy. What was coming out before. What it feels like universe is calling you to do is to take control back of your life, rebalance yourself, balance your energy out. This is balancing out your emotions from logic, using logic to balance out your emotions, knowing when to make a head over heart decision versus a heart over head, or vice versa. And Seven of Pentacles, this is gorgeous energy. This is energy of like you being satisfied with your life, with yourself. You do that. Don't worry. If somebody is not giving you the effort, Cancer, you have to cut them out. You can't force them. You can't get them to change. It's not going to happen. You'll be fighting a losing battle. Whoever this is no. They're pissing you off. They're not, it's not, you know what? And it's not your job to fix them and force them. No. Some things are out of your control. Leave them, let them be out of your control. You can't control everything. That's how you drive yourself crazy. You know, and sometimes by pulling back, you know, but again, not in a, you know, way where it's like, oh, let me do this to try and get this reaction out of them. No, if they wanted to do it, they would. You know what I mean? If they wanted to, they would, but they're not. So let them go. Let it go. It's not that you're not good enough. It's not that. Page of Pentacles. See, this card keeps coming out. The universe is calling you, I feel, to pull back in a situation. Give what you're being given. Otherwise, your bank account, right? It could be your literal bank account or your energy account is going to get slowly drained. But at some point, it's not their fault. At some point, it's your fault. You know? The more you give in and, you know, keep giving to somebody who's not returning to you, okay, well, at some point, it's going to become your fault. Seven of Cups. See, they're confusing you. It's you know, you want something and they're kind of putting the smoke screen around it. So it's either you're going to accept it or you're going to move on from it. See, this is Seven of Swords. It's a lot of like smoke screen energy. Somebody is they're not clear in communication towards you, or this can even be you towards them. Somebody here is not clear in communication with their intentions, and this is a little nasty. Page of what? A lot of page here. This is a lot of immature energy. Bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. I feel like there is an energy here of somebody who's very sexual, somebody who's very materialistic, claims to be something that they're not. This is you. I think you're getting to a point, though, Cancer, where you're starting to kind of learn how to give people what they give you and set those proper boundaries for yourself. You know, when people are playing you, you know, being, you know, manipulative and not really being clear with you, you know, so call it out as you're being vague and move on from it, you know. Don't tolerate it anymore. Don't try to force them. You know, after at least, you know, multiple attempts of it, you know, you can try a little bit, but at some point you gotta just let them go. Another page. 3 pages. You know, it feels like a lot of surface talk, a lot of, you know, ideas and prospects, but it's nothing solid right now. Somebody is more into it than the other person, and I don't know if it's like somebody wants marriage or somebody wants commitment and they're not ready to go there with you. You know, if it's something like maybe you want to marry somebody, right? And they're not ready, Cancer. You know, maybe they're not giving you the rejection outright, but maybe they're just not ready for marriage. Maybe you need to give them a little time. You know, you can't force somebody into marriage. That's very disrespectful. Or if they're trying to force you into marriage, that's very disrespectful of them to do that. You know, because it feels here like somebody's trying not to maybe hurt the other one's feelings, but also someone's getting ticked off that they're not getting the answers that they want. So it's kind of a matter of, well, whose fault is it? I don't know. Somebody's, either you or them, very rock-headed here. Four of Swords. And it's, you know, the pain seems to be caused from like not accepting something. It's got to be my way or the highway. Feels like we're getting, you know, into kind of a general of the relationship right now. Hanging Man. See, there's a lot of stagnancy here. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody, Cancer, in this connection. Six of Pentacles again. I swear, it's like one of you is stubborn, rock-headed. And the other one, you know, like more forceful. And then the other one, it's like getting tired of this. You know, tired of it. And I don't know, I can't pinpoint who it is, which means there's probably going to be a lot of cross-watchers here. What I can say is this. Whoever is being pushy here, somebody is being very pushy, stubborn, and this and that. It's coming out in a nasty kind of way. So watch yourself if it's you. See, they're avoiding something. Somebody doesn't want to say, like, yes, it feels like to some kind of a big question, like a marriage, a date, a this, a that. The answer would be, it feels like to kind of just give what you're getting in return. Don't make it your problem. Give them what they're giving you and adjust your life accordingly. Let me see if I get some energy now on them, how they feel about you. Ooh, Five of Cups right off the bat. Okay, so keep in mind these energies can be flipped because this reading seems to be one that's kind of mishmashed together. For the purpose of the reading, your soulmate is coming out as very upset. I'm getting like depressed. It feels like for you, but it more actually feels like it doesn't have anything to do with you. It feels more like they are just depressed. They're very depressed about their life. A lot of them, I'm getting like a mother issue. They're not really loving themselves at the moment. And, you know, maybe they're feeling like they can't give you the love right now because they're hurting. Ace of Pentacles. You know what I feel like is this person, they don't really have a purpose in life. They're feeling like they're trying to find out who they are, what they want in life, especially in terms of career. And it feels like this bothers them greatly. Oh my goodness, the Ace of Wands next to the Ace of Pentacles. It feels like this person, your soulmate's like very upset about their life. how it's going, how it's been. They're not very confident individual. Somebody here. It's this that wants to come out. The Death card. You know, if this is somebody, this feels like somebody who has very low self-esteem, you know, and they may give, you know, if this is somebody who's giving you like vague answers all the time, right? Or like somebody who kind of, they don't give you direct answers. It's like they kind of like fudge the truth a little bit. Or maybe they have given in to you in the past to make you happy. With this Death card, it feels here like that's going to come to an end. So that can go many ways. That can be, or maybe this is even you, you know, that I'm coming up with, you know, because ultimately this is someone who feels like they're not getting what they want out of a relationship. Okay. But it also feels like somebody who puts on a front that they're okay. It feels here like someone's about to put the kibosh on it. Not on the, more like stand up to somebody. This can be either to you or them. You doing it to them. Six of Cups. I feel like this person has childhood issues, mother issues. Nine of Pentacles. What they're looking for, in a way, too, is their own independence. Their own... not necessarily singleness. I'm not picking up singleness. It's more like they're looking for their passion in life. And it doesn't seem like, you know, because we all need that other than a relationship. A relationship cannot and will not ever define us in the long run. It may for a little while sustain us, but if you don't have your own life, your own hobbies, your own love for yourself, it'll never last. Never. This person seems to be looking for that in life. Somebody here is. The nine of, see? It feels here like if you were the one sacrificing, like your happiness for them, you're going to tell them, listen, I can't, I'm making you happy, but I'm hurting myself in the process. And if it's reversed, someone's going to tell you that. If the situation's reversed. Knight of Pentacles, strength. This is someone slowly trying to find their own happiness. Ooh, deep heartbreak, you see? It feels like they love you. You love them. There's a lot of love in this connection. But somebody doesn't even know who they are, you know, in this. So if you're dealing with somebody like this, Cancer, they need to figure out who they are. So you can either give them the space to do that, because it feels like someone's racking their brains over it. But if they don't love themselves, they're not going to be able to love you. They're looking for this balance. Somebody is looking for, let's say, the balance that the other one seems to have. Feels like, you know, either you're tired of pleasing them or they're tired of pleasing you. Somebody's tired of pleasing the other one. Let me get some more energy for here, specifically for Cancer now. Any final messages for Cancer? I know what I saw. It was Temperance. Temperance. This is a call, Cancer, for you, for advice, like kind of going forward. Balance out your emotions, I feel, with logic. Your logic with emotions. Be very balanced in what you do. Look at this. The Star and the Three of Swords. Ooh, and the Devil is underneath that. There is a call here for you to, in a way, the way this Star is, she's not necessarily focused on the heartbreak, on her emotions. She's actually getting her emotions under control. The Two of Cups are here, but they're in her hands. You know, emotions sometimes can muddy our vision, clear our, not clear, muddy our vision, and kind of, you can't see clearly sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. It feels like there's a call here. Maybe you have become too emotional with this Devil. Also, there is an energy here of like seeing somebody who's hurting, right? But taking it to heart too much. Don't do that to yourself. Help them, do what you can, but don't let it destroy your life, okay? Let them go through their own battles on their own. You don't need to be their mother. Help them, but don't make it your personal mission to fix them if they don't want to be fixed, quote unquote. You know, you want a relationship, not a project. A partner, not a project. The Devil, again. Five of Wands. Ooh, this is a lot of drama, Cancer. With your partner or with you. There's a lot of drama within you. And I feel like this is more emotional. There's also an energy of somebody trying to control another with this Devil. The World. There is an energy to rise above this with the World. This is a nasty combination. You don't want that kind of energy around you, and you don't want to create that kind of energy as well. If this is somebody who's going through this, you have to let them go through it on their own. And again, if somebody was trying to force you, or if you're trying to get someone to marry you, they're trying to get you to marry them, don't fall for that. Don't let anybody manipulate you into anything. Put the decision out there, and that's it. Say what you have to say, and that's it. Six of Swords, Four of Cups. The King of Pentacles is here. Now, this could be your partner. It feels like, again, somebody's not getting what they want out of a connection. Which is this King of Pentacles. So you can either let that person go, stick around, but if you stick around, don't blame them, okay? All right, Cancer. I hope this reading resonated with you. Please feel free to leave me a comment down below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I am sending you much love. Thank you so much. Happy holidays. Bye-bye now.